In the beginning there was an egg. Then a bee was born, and she set off in search of nectar and pollen. This is how her day went, early in the morning. As the sun was descending with little bells, I woke up, sipping dew from a flower that tickled my antennae. I was in the middle of the field, surrounded by hundreds of sisters still asleep. It's time to wake up, I thought. A few more sips of dew to recharge, and off I went to work. I was a bee, and I had to collect nectar and pollen for my fellow bees who would soon return from their wintering to the spring meadows. Like every day we had to gather nutritious supplies for the coming winter. We also had to carry pollen from flower to flower, but I didn't do that. That's the task of the pollinators. When I returned to the hive to alert my sisters that it was time to start, I saw they were already awake and waiting for me. I joined them. Where were you? We've been waiting so long, one bee said. I just had a sip of dew. Is that bad? I replied, no, of course not. But who knows what illness you could have caught? There's a flu going around the hive. Be careful, she warned. Yes, of course, I answered. I was still a young bee, and I didn't always understand the importance of such words. Little did I know I'd be saying the same things just a few hours later. I joined the others, and together we flew to the meadows. Something shimmered in my delicate wings. It was my very first flight. Luckily, the day began bright and warm, so I didn't freeze, though the wind shook my tiny body. I managed the flight well. The meadows hadn't fully bloomed yet, so we hovered over open fields, searching for flowers. Once we spotted them, we dove in. I was amazed by their beauty. Bright blue petals and yellow pollen glistened on the stamens. Touching pools of nectar. Everything enchanted me, except for the swarm of bees already working there. Oh no, everyone's already here, I thought, maneuvering through the crowd. Hey, little one, don't overdo it. You'll wear yourself out, said one bee, noticing me arrive. Yes, I replied, feeling a bit out of place. Still, I got to work, moving from flower to flower, gathering nectar and pollen. It was hard at first, but I soon learned how to do it. Once I had enough, I returned to the hive. My sisters were already back too, carrying food just like me. So how was it? Easy to collect nectar and pollen? One asked. Find any new flowers? Another added. All good, I said, though not much nectar and few flowers. Maybe we should go closer to the forest. Many flowers bloom there. Wonderful idea, said a bee. It's our duty after all. If we don't find food, our family might starve. And how could we ever find more flowers if we didn't go looking? You're right, I said. If we don't find the blossoms, we can't collect nectar and pollen, and we wouldn't be able to make honey. Exactly, she said. Maybe tomorrow we'll fly closer to the woods. More flowers, more variety. That's how we make tasty, fragrant honey for the hive. Yes, I nodded. I'll do everything I can to find new blossoms, bright ones, full of nectar. Of course, she smiled. But take care not to get sick. How else will we make honey if you fall ill? I won't get sick, I promised. Good, then it's time to rest. We'll meet again tomorrow when the sun rises, she said, as the light bathed the field in gold. I agreed. I loved when the sun warmed my back. As the evening came, I sat beside the fading sunlight, soaking up the last warmth of the day. When it turned cold, I returned to the hive. It was warm inside, everyone huddled together, sharing heat. I joined them, feeling happy. I had lived a beautiful day. Such was the day in the life of a bee. A sweet story, isn't it? And who was the little hero? Of course, the worker bee.